Ah. Kingranid? Kingarquinid. Sorry if I'm butchering that. What? Certain letters together just do not go well for me. I cannot pronounce certain letters, certain vowels and consonants together I cannot pronounce. Especially the consonants. Consonants? Yeah, that. I also have trouble pronouncing words in general. Araquinid. But you just said Spinnerack. Now you're talking about Araquinid? Aquinid? Dildo face? Damn it, I hit B. Pooh. Winnie the shit. Yeah, $10 for a shiny Zygarde. Excuse me. That's worth. Worth. $10 on Amazon for a shiny event Pokemon. I'll definitely do that at another time when I get my next paycheck and buy another Zygarde. To make up for my Zygarde. Street Fighter Swimsuit Special Collection? Why is that in my Explore More Items list when I'm buying Dragon Ball manga? All I see is a bunch of Dragon Ball manga that I've been buying, and then I see that. The fuck, Amazon? At least give me things that have to correlate to Dragon Ball, like One Piece and One Punch Man. At least that's manga. And then they have Star Wars. Like, none of these correlate with anime. I mean, and funny thing is, it's the Street Fighter swimsuit collection, so of course they're going to show you a... I'm assuming that's one of the female cats from the game. Half naked in a swimsuit. Don't ask. It's apparently a book. It's called Street Fighter Swimsuit Special Collection. It's a freaking book. I love you, Amazon. My Ortas. So how's everyone's day doing? How's everyone's day going, rather? Everyone hyped for the weekend again? Because it's almost Thursday. Almost weekend again. I'm so hyped. Good, that's good. Legitimate. I don't want a level 100 Mew, though. I wouldn't mind having another lower level Mew. Alright, let's go, Gary. Let's go, slut. Four of Pokemon Shiny Zygarde. Dragon Ball Super manga, Dragon Ball Super anime, Dark Souls controller, Jocko the Galactic Patrolman. Okay, maybe it's not 2018. Maybe it was 2017? No, I didn't buy it that long ago. Lord almighty, that was when I bought my laptop. This is before Sun and Moon Ultra came out. No, I couldn't have bought that then. I couldn't have bought this in 2019 either. When did I buy that Mew? Or that... I don't... What? Weird. Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. Hey, boy. $2018. That doesn't make any sense. Where is it? Or is that eBay? That might have been eBay. I want it that way. Tell me why. I don't know why I started singing that, but the Weird Al song, eBay, even though I'm not singing the correct lyrics. I'm singing the official actual song from, what was that? Fag Street Boys? Or was that NSYNC? I get the two confused a lot. I know, you can tell I'm not good at music. You can tell I don't care shit for music. I think that's Backstreet Boys, though. I think that was Fag Street Boys. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm just not good with music. Estimate. Lol. Yeah. I'm not very good with music. Never was, never will be. You want to know a fun fact about which band was he part of? Was he part of NSYNC or Backstreet Boys? Lance Bass. He does the voice for Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts. Nintendo DS Electric Blue 2 Boogaloo Edition. Wow. Too bad the 2DS is garbage. Oh my god, $180 for a turquoise Nintendo Switch Lite? It might as well just be broken. Leaf Green's coming on Thursday the 13th. Ooh. My Arceus distribution cartridge is coming on the same day. I should be getting both my carts by tomorrow or Friday, the latest. Jesus, too bad that distribution cart's like almost $200. Worth, though, if I can get a legitimate Arceus event without having to glitch the game that I was presented with a glitch to do Arceus and Diamond and Pearl. If I can avoid doing that and get a legitimate Arceus, I'll be damn well happy. So I already have 2 other event carts. I found out how to buy quick balls. Don't they sell them at the shop? Well, good. Quick balls are a necessity for later Pokemon games. Same thing with like the net ball or the dive balls for water Pokemon, and like net balls. I think it was for like water Pokemon caught by a rod. Those are also a necessity if you're trying to chain fish. Alright, Psychic. The Pokemon Center on Akala Island on Route 8. Is that the only one that sells them? That sucks. Ah, there we are. Ultra Pokemon Sun and Moon Fairway Island Mew event 6IV EV trained. I don't want that. I mean, I want that, but I don't like that it's 6IV EV trained. I want to do that myself. According to Google, yes. Oh, interesting. Oh, right, I did buy an Ultra Sun and Moon Halloween time Shiny Mimikyu event. Nah. Too bad it's just a meme shit. Nothing actually cool. I still don't understand why Kenny likes him so much and then disses Pikachu. He disses Pikachu, but then likes a Pokemon who copies Pikachu. Go figure. Personally, I just despise Mimikyu entirely. Like, I just don't think its gimmick is cool. He hates all the Pikachu copies, even though there's technically only... To me, I only really count Minun and Plusle as the Pikachu clones. All just because they introduce a electric rodent or a rodent in every game doesn't mean it's a Pikachu clone. The true Pikachu clones are Minun and Plusle. Because they're literally the same Pokemon type, or they're literally electric type, and they're literally the same animal. A Mulga is a flying squirrel. I don't care if it's a rodent. It's not a clone to me. Mimikyu is not a clone either, even though he literally wears a Pikachu bag over its head. I'm sorry, I just don't like the design. Plus, their cheap attempt in trying to scare you in Sun and Moon was terrible. I was more scared by X and Y Ghost Girl than I was Mimikyu. At least the Ghost Girl, when I first happened, it gave me goosebumps. It didn't scare me, it just gave me goosebumps. Mimikyu, they tried. I get it, the scare factor's there with the dark room and all the shit moving around, and then you having to use your camera. The best part about that was having to use your camera to scope them out, but they failed miserably. You're not the one. How many shiny legendaries did I buy? I got a shiny Jirachi too. Nice. Well, I know what I'm buying when I get my next check. I'm rebuying a Mew and Zygarde. And possibly any other shinies. Can I? How do I spell Yveltal? That's not how you spell Yveltal. Pokemon Legendary 2014 to 2016 Shiny Event. Rare, buy 3, get 1 for free. What? From Mew, Darkrai, Meloetta, Shaman, Celebi, and Arceus. Victini's a legendary? Pfft. Is he really? I thought he was just an in-game event Pokemon. I didn't know he was an actual legendary. Jirachi, Genesect, Manaphy, and Keldeo. Huh. I did not know he was an actual legendary. I thought he was just an in-game event. That, well, to be fair, I think you do need to get an event item to access him. So technically, yes. Because that's the same with Arceus and a few other legendaries. You do need to get like an event item to access them. So technically by that standard, yes, he is. Victini's another Pokemon I kind of just despise. Ooh, I know what I'm going. Pokemon Go Armored Mewtwo Legendary Raid. I love that they implemented that in Pokemon Go. I find that really cool. I think it's probably because I think it's because they're remaking the Pokemon movie that they put that in there. Secret Key distribution. Meloetta distribution. Legendary distribution. I mean, I already have the Secret Egg distribution. I don't know if that's worth buying for $90. I'd rather buy I'd rather spend like $100 on a freaking actual Pokemon event, legendary. Because I have the shiny beasts from Heart Gold and Celebi. Now I'm going to be getting the Arceus. I want to get all the event carts. I want the... They never... Whoops. Did I switch into him by accident? Oh, damn it. I still have been patiently waiting for them to release the shiny bird trio as an event, but they never did. Well, I mean, they also did release Gen 4's shiny trio too, which I gotta buy that. I gotta buy the Diamond Pearl Platinum cart for the shiny trio from that game. Gen 4 remake, whenever that gets announced, or if it has. If it has, then I'm behind, but I'm waiting patiently, even though it doesn't need it. Again, another game like Ruby and Sapphire that doesn't need a remake. It's just making trading convenient. By this point, they might as well just remake Gen 1 again and put it on the freaking Switch. They just remake all the old games and put them on the Switch. Or, how about better yet, put all of the games on here on the fucking Switch, Nintendo. Do it! Instead of giving us the freaking SNES and NES pack that updates every month, how about you give us Game Boy games and Game Boy Advance games? Like, you give us Sega packs. Like, I got a bunch of Sega games like Phantasy Star, but you can't give us a freaking pack for Pokemon? But no, we're gonna just release Pokemon Sword and Shield DLC for $30 a pop. Go fuck yourself. I'm sorry, I hope that DLC is good, because I'm gonna be wasting $60 to buy both of them. They better be goddamn good. Because so far, Sword and Shield has not shown me much. And I haven't even gotten the first badge. It's the same with Sun and Moon. It took me forever to want to get into it, unfortunately. And I played through Sun, and it was alright. I'm liking Sword and Shield better, but I'm not liking Nintendo's practices. Why did I lose? It was Weezing and Cubone that I evolved, right? Wasn't really paying attention, to be fair. Weezing is Siamese twin. I still can't get over that I did that joke in my playthrough of Leaf Green, or whatever playthrough that was, where I was making, or it was a playthrough, it wasn't even a stream. I didn't even actually, no, it was Red, I think. Red or Blue, one of the gen. I didn't even do a Fire Red or Leaf Green playthrough at all, and I was making fun of the fact that Weezing looks like a Siamese twin reject. Episode's called Weezing's Bad Past. It's terrible. I'm terrible. I'm a bad person, I'm sorry. Weezing! Wow, from my view, Kabutops' head looks like an extension of Marowak's tail. Slut, I came when I heard you beat off the Elite Four. Wow, that just makes that sentence sound even funnier. Almost done. Gen 4 region. Yeah, I know about Sinnoh. This brings us the most likely option for the 2020 Pokemon game, the long-awaited Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remake. The last reimagining of a previous game came in 2014 with the remakes of Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. That was 2014? My god, that feels so long ago. Then again, Heart Gold Soul Silver was 2009, wasn't it? Man, this makes me feel so old. Huge new rumor for Pokemon Switch 2020. Oh no. Oh no. It's a rumor, but it's the link says huge new rumor for Pokemon Switch 2020. Sword and Shield 2. Please no. I'm the authority now? Fuck you, Oak, you bow to me, bitch. How about Oak, since I'm the authority? How about you battle me without having the need of a glitch? Mr. I have cut content. Thank you, Nintendo, for cutting that content. Because Oak would have been a great cap to Generation 1, battling not only the Pokemon Professor, but the strongest trainer in the game. Also, well, probably the best Pokemon trainer back then in his prime. Because he was a Pokemon Master in his prime, I'd imagine. And somehow he has Pokedexes that are empty. Then again, he probably just had those made. To be fair. I'm sure the Pokedex he has completed, and that's somewhere else. I don't think he would just give out I don't think he would just delete his Pokedex. That's like saying, here, I have a completed game, all 7,000 Pokemon. Here, I'm going to delete it. Here you go, you can have it. Why? I has chicken. Hey, kids. I has chicken. Hey, boy, you want a biscuit? You want a biscuit? Do I look like a dog? Here's a biscuit! Bonus points for anyone who knows where that was from. I mean, I've been quoting it. I've been asked to quote character voices from that for the past couple days now. Here, boy, have a biscuit! God, that's such a terrible impression. Do I look like a fucking dog? Horsey and Goldeen. Dragon Ball Abridged, correct. That's Vegeta throwing a dog biscuit at Goldo. I mean, yeah, that was a given. I just wanted to know if anyone remembers that exact scene. Which, it's okay if no one does. I mean, it's kind of just random, but it's a flashback that Vegeta has when they're on Namek fighting while he's watching Goldo's fight with Krillin and Gohan. Or right beforehand, and he's warning them of all of his bullshit, and there's a scene where he's talking to him in the past, and he's like, ah, hey, Vegeta, how's it going? And then Vegeta's like, oh, Goldo, something, something, something. You want a biscuit? And he just threw a dog treat at him. And then he tells Krillin and Gohan, he's like, throw dog treats at him. Why? It's hilarious. Has anyone seen the Dragon Ball P, I think it's called? Dragon Ball Z fun little video. It's where you get the "You monster frisbee" and Prince Virginia and Super Sand Lesbian. That's where that comes from. If anyone hasn't seen that, I would recommend Dragon Ball P. It is hilarious. Frieza is literally a freaking black dude in that, and I love whoever voiced him in that because he is freaking hilarious. I think there's also, I'm not sure who it was, but there's also a scene in that where Vegeta gets blasted up the ass. I think it was by Goku's Kamehameha Wave or something. Or no, it was Nappa. Sorry, it was Nappa. Nappa gets blasted in the ass by Goku's Kamehameha Wave. I think. It was either Nappa or Vegeta, one of the two, but all I know is it's fucking hilarious. Dragon Ball P. Ah, Super Sand Lesbian. Damn you, Virginia. Damn you, monster frisbee. Even people who don't really watch Dragon Ball Z pretty much knows of that. And if anyone who doesn't, like, I can understand. I don't often watch watch a lot of random YouTube videos, but I've seen a lot of people who know nothing of Dragon Ball Z actually know of that, so it's pretty funny. I like the animation for it, too. Ooh, 2 levels for you. Nice. What did I say I needed? Oh yeah, Horsey and Goldine. You are tiny, Goldine. You are a tiny little thing. You are a tiny little shit. Goldine is 33. Okay, you got quite a freaking bit to go. Rhyhorn, Voltorb, and Goldine all got a while to go. Oh, right. Forgot. Gen 4 introduced Tangrowth. Ugh. Yeah, like freaking Tangela needed a overgrowth. He just looks dumb because they gave him arms. Like, I don't mind that his weird, like, vine growth body's basically smoothed out, but they gave him arms on top of that. And they made his feet smaller. Like, I don't know what they were going for with Tangrowth. Also, I don't understand the prospect behind teaching him ancient power to have him evolve. I just don't, like, I don't get the significance in-game about that. I don't mind that. I like that actual, like, way of evolution. I just don't get the significance in-game. Oh, you're tiny. You are tiny, little horse shit. Really should have brought a towel. Really should have gotten a towel. Blanket'll do. My blanket'll do. Ugh. Ah, that water is delicious. Yeah. Excuse me. And so many streamers and YouTubers don't freaking say excuse me after they burp. I know I don't give a shit because I'm used to my parents being a little too open with things. Specifically my mom. But it's just gross and unprofessional, like I'm a professional. But professional. There's no such thing as a professional Twitch streamer. Sorry, or YouTuber. And if people want to make a title called professional Twitch streamer and YouTuber, be my guest, but there is no such thing. You can do it for a living, but you're not a professional. It's not like it's not like a sport. I mean, according to the internet, pro gaming is a thing, and it's apparently a sport. Look, I'm all for shit like that, but that to me is dumb. Gaming is not a sport. Yes, I know sport can be another term for, like, something you do for fun. You, like, play for sport. But when I think of sports, I think of something that takes more athleticism. Something like basketball, baseball, skateboarding, biking, rollerblading. Those are sports. They're athletic hobbies, I guess. That I didn't know what else to say for that. But gaming, to me, is not a sport because it doesn't require you to be active. Exercise-wise. I'm an active gamer, meaning I stream on the daily. But that's where that similarity ends. And a lot of people like to call pro gaming, hence my headset, too. My headset literally... Well, my old one did. My old one actually had a... had something to do with, like, pro gaming or something written on it. And I was like, fucking Turtle Beach, are you serious? Hell, one of my friends didn't even consider skateboarding a sport. And I'm like, and his reasoning for this was because it's too easy. Uh-huh. Oh, and rollerblading and biking are harder? I mean, I don't see how any of those others are any harder than skateboarding or snowboarding for that matter. I think they're all equally difficult in their own regard. Because they all have their own difficulty and their dangers. You can hurt yourself. You can die. You can injure yourself to the point where you can't do said activity any longer. Just like real sports. Maybe you may not be able to die from basketball or baseball. I mean, you can if you fall wrong, but you can get injured and be out of the game permanently. They don't need to be rough sports like wrestling and rugby or anything of that nature to be considered a sport. Hell, freaking soccer is a sport. And that's like one of the most boring things to watch. And all they're doing is kicking a ball back and forth. I mean, there's more to it than that, but it's no different than basketball. Soccer is basically just basketball except with your feet. Basketball might as well just be the same thing, except you're dribbling a ball. Might as well just be the dang same thing. I mean, that's not any more fun to watch, to be fair. Neither is basketball, or baseball, or soccer, or any of that. No sports are actually entertaining to watch for me. But yet, people love them. Hell, I mean, to be fair, watching people skateboard on like, TV would be even more boring. Take your time. To be fair, I would not want to watch actual skateboarders skate or snowboard. That probably is even more boring. I don't even know why I brought this on. Excuse me. Ooh. My God. Sorry, I'm eating chicken. Unfortunately, I'm very oily. Greasy? Greasy? Oily? Fat? That I am not. Jinx is bitch slapping my Mewtwo. La presse. La presse. Mew. 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 Ugh, my Mew voice has dropped. My Mew voice has died. I used to do a lot better Mew as a kid. My Pokemon Snap Mew. Mew, 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 mew. Because that's all I do is just pester the poor thing, so all he does is mew, 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 mew. If anyone remembers Pokemon Snap, and Mew making the same repeated sound over and over again every time you fucking hit him. I thought I switched you out already. When did I switch back into you? What am I doing? I really gotta stop talking while I'm switching out Pokemon. That's where I start to, like, if I sit there for a couple seconds or a minute or so without actually swapping out my Pokemon, then I start to be like, and then I make a mistake like I just did. I am so scatterbrained, and that's probably why people don't enjoy my streams, is because I'm just so scatterbrained, and I lose track, and I can't multitask while talking. I can multitask in other things, but as long as they don't involve talking. Is that really truly multitasking, though? Like, watching TV and listening to music, yeah, and or, you know, watching TV and doing homework, or watching TV and playing a video game, yeah, that's multitasking, but all you're doing is listening. You're not really actively doing something. Like, talking and playing a game, like, that's true multitasking to me. And all multitasking is just doing multiple jobs at once, but I don't know. I just don't consider a passive thing a multitask. To be fair, I'm weird like that. But that's just me. I mean, everyone, if that's the case, then everyone's multitasking. Because technically right now, I'm multitasking up the ass. I'm playing a game, talking, reading chat, responding, browsing the internet. So constantly on the daily for stream, I'm multitasking like mad. It's talking and doing other things that slows me down. Because I go into conversations, as you can tell. And when I go into conversations, it draws my attention away, unfortunately. And I don't mean to do that. Sorry, guys, for anyone who doesn't like that. I'm surprised I don't have more play. I've had that yesterday for the first time. But only because I was literally looking things up and doing other things. But, like, seriously, though. It's part of my stream, though. Just level up horse shit. Why are you being a pain in the slut? I should just go and duplicate rare candies. Well, I can't do that. Even if I wanted to? Not that I am. I said I can't even do that even if I wanted to, only because I used all the rare candies. That I know of. And I wouldn't even do that if I wanted to. There's no point. I don't like to cheat. Says the guy who has a glitched Mew. Or, well, I don't really consider the Mew himself glitch. The way to access him is a glitch. I don't consider the Pokemon a glitch, to be fair. That's just me. There's far more glitched Pokemon that you can get. Yes, it is a glitch, and yes, you can literally affect the glitch by doing certain actions, but... And yes, he can't go through Pokebank or anything like that, but still, I don't like to consider the Pokemon itself a glitch. Same with if I were to do the glitch Arceus thing. While it is a glitch, both of these Pokemons are actually data in the game, so like I just consider it still legitimate. Not event legitimate, but legitimate nonetheless. I mean, if you guys want to consider this entire thing no longer legitimate just because of one Mew, so be it. But everything else has been legit. I have not done any other glitches or anything cheating-wise. And glitching ain't even cheating. People use glitches and stuff like that in speedruns, and I don't even consider that a true speedrun if they use glitches to freaking bypass the entire game to beat it in quick succession. Like the Legend of Zelda speedrun that I saw where the guy literally beat Goma, or I think maybe not even beat Goma or Gama from the first boss in Ocarina of Time, and then did a backflip and then was at Ganon's castle. I'm sorry, that's not a speedrun to me. I mean, yeah, I guess, but to me it's not, only because you literally beat one boss, or even that, and then jumped right to Ganon's castle. How is that a speedrun? That to me is not a speedrun. I get it, you're gonna use bugs and glitches to get through the game as quick as possible. I've seen plenty of Dark Souls, but at least they go through most of the game. And now we're on another topic tangent. I'm sorry, I am literally like... My brain is so scatterbrained. I bring up topics and start bitching like a little girl out of high school. I don't know what that means. Don't ask. It's the first thing that came to mind. First thing that came to my head. Goldine is 33. Alright, Rhyhorn, you're 42? Oh boy. And Voltorb is 30. Yeah, here we go. Good thing I got Rhyhorn. Rhyhorn is one of the longer level evolutions besides Dragonite in this generation. And I already got Dargonite. I think the rest are all like 30s or 20s. So it's not a big deal. And I think Rhyhorn takes quite a bit of experience to even level. Ugh. Oh, that's right. Also, the fossils need to be level 40 to evolve. But the actual fossil forms, like when I get the fossil item and then I revive it, they start off at 30, unlike breeding them. Because when I breed them for blue and gold, silver, and crystal or whatever, I'm going to have to level them up from level 5 onward. Oh shit, Mr. Mime has an evolution now? I know nothing of Sword and Shield. And I'm basically spoiling shit for me. Whoops. Whatever. Mr. Rhyme? You couldn't even be original? Like, don't give Mr. Mime, and it's Galarian specifically, so he doesn't have a normal evolution. That to me is not really an evolution then. It's the same as like a Mega Form. I mean, same thing with the Alolan forms. Like, they're not really actual evolutions. They're just for that region only, and it's kind of a dumb gimmick if you ask me. And again, it's only Gen 1 Pokemon, and maybe some specific other gens, or other few Pokemon from a different gen, but it's only Gen 1 that's getting all this love. I get it. Those are Pokemon that everyone knows. Even Pokemon fans who literally just jumped on the hype wagon. You know, bandwagon and all that, and don't even play Pokemon anymore. Of course, they know them as well, just because that's when they played it. And then they all gave up on it. Damn Gen 1ers. That's always what bothers me about some of these Mega Forms and all this, and it's just like, give love. I don't mind Mega Forms and the Galarian forms, the Alolan forms, and the stupid Dynamax or whatever. Give some love to other generations, though, damn you. Gen 2 is better than Gen 1, damn you, Game Freak. Get it through your head. I get it. I understand if you don't want to give love to Gen 3, Gen 5, and Gen 7. Those are the worst games in the series. But at least give love to other Gen 2 and Gen 4. Those are the best freaking games in the series. I mean, no one wants Generation 3 and 5 anyway. I mean, I'm a bit hyped for Gen 5, to be fair. I haven't played it in a while. I'm a little hyped for it, to be fair. Gen 5 was actually better than Gen 3. I'll take Black and White any day. Black and White 2, phenomenal. I love Black and White 2. So yeah, we got, let's see, we got 33, we have 42, and 30. I'm sealing my fate on Twitch with Pokemon. People are probably hearing me talk bad about their favorite generation. Trust me, a lot of people flip their lids on YouTube and shit if you talk shit about certain generations, like Gen 3 specifically. I've seen a lot of comments of people flipping their fucking lid over the weakest Pokemon generation. Look, I get it, we all have our fair share. But people legitimately talk shit about a good Pokemon game, and then sit there and hype up a shit one. And by shit, it's really not that bad. It's my least favorite. Because Gen 3 is not bad at all. It's not a bad game. It's a very good game. It's just, it's my least favorite. Too much water. 7.8 out of 10. Too much water. Thank you, IGN. Thank you, IGN. Acronym stands for I Got Nips. With a journalism title called I Got Nips, no wonder if nobody follows IGN. It's kind of like Smosh Games. IGN's like Smosh Games of the journalism world. Useless. And I have nothing against Smosh Games. I just find them very, very boring. And they do the same. Their skits are like all the same. And they seem like perpetually angry. And their face, I just don't like their faces for some reason. I did never care for Smosh. They're not entertaining. Also, their channel's called Smosh Games. Yes, they do skits and stuff on Pokemon, but you're talking about a game, making fun of the game, but you're not playing it. You can't call yourself Smosh Games or Smosh Gaming then. Now we're on YouTubers? The fuck? Next we're going to talk about how PewDiePie sucks because he dyed his hair white. And I don't know, I don't watch PewDiePie, so. What are you trying to do with that Dream Eater, buddy? First off, you have to make sure I'm asleep. Second, no one even tried to put me to sleep. So, Agatha, what were you thinking? Also, it's not even you that's controlling the Pokemon. It's straight up RNG that is. So I don't know why I keep talking like it's the trainer that's actually causing it. It's not like she's the one deciding the moves. It's the game, the RNG, the NPC, which is not even her. I'm battling the video game. But they're the trainer. The video games. I'm just waiting for a day where you actually see your... Now, it might be useless time and waste of animation, or useless animations, but I'm waiting for the day where the trainers legitimately call out their moves. It make it feel a bit more authentic. I like that they now implemented where you actually see the trainers a bit more in the camera pans. But I'm waiting for Pokemon to actually smack the Pokemon, run up to them and smack them. I get it, the animations would take and drag on. I get it, considering I played Phantasy Star and I got tired of the animations. But I'm still waiting the day where they actually do better with their animations. I'm getting tired of the same old animations over and over and over again. Make it look actually like they're being hit. Not just, oh, I'm going to have my Pokemon bounce up and down. Boom, you're smacked. Or I'm going to have my Pokemon twerk on screen. Oh, there goes your defenses. Like, actually... Yeah, I don't know. I don't really give a shit. I don't really give two flying shats. It's a long be right back. Making food over there, Jared. How is everyone going? How is everyone's day today? I had a good day. I actually had a full work day. In like a month. My first full like work day in like 1 month. Even though yesterday I worked 7 hours instead of 8, so I mean it was close to an 8-hour shift, but not quite. But yeah, like it felt weird because I haven't been working a full 8 hours in what feels like 3 months. It's probably been like over a month, but still. Get it together, Sears. I'll never call you Transform Co. That's like calling the Sears Tower in Chicago the Willis Tower. Not happening. I'm a Illinois resident, and I will never call that building the Willis Tower. I may live in PA, but it don't matter. I'm an Illinois native through and through. Don't worry, I'm almost done with my chicken. Hey, don't go up. Rude. Rude. Did I say you can attack me, Gyarados? Ow. So who wants this stupid KFC biscuit? Can anyone want that? I'll send it to you digitally. I'll send it through the phone. Oh god, no. I do not want to. That song can go shove it up Soulja Boy's asshole. That was Soulja Boy, right? Kiss me through the phone. Alright, I'm pretty much done. Hey! You slut. I mean, I know that's wrong trainer. Slut's Gary, but Lance, you're a slut. You filthy fruit bootin' booty hole. Wow, that's a term I haven't used in a while. Fruit bootin'. Fruit booter. Wood pusher. To be fair, being called a wood pusher sounds kind of worse than a fruit booter. Terms that people give to other people that love certain sports. To be fair, I can understand being called a wood pusher, but the fuck does fruit booting mean rollerblading for? I've never rollerbladed. I just never understood why calling somebody a fruit booter means that they're a rollerblader. I can get wood pusher. Because that's what you're doing. You're technically pushing wood. On wheels. But why does people who rollerblade, why do they have to associate them with homosexuality? I assume that's what that means because they're calling them fruits. I'm sorry I'm going off on these tangents. I'm just trying to create conversations, and that's what brings people in. Like, talking streamers. Like, because normally my streams are quiet until people start joining in, and then, like, I see people come and go, and it's just like, I'm not getting anywhere. Well, I can understand I'm boring, or I'm not talking enough, it's not entertaining. Here I am getting a little bit better after like 3 years. Then again, I have YouTube experience talking to myself. However, it's still hard to create conversations. I'm getting a little bit better though. It's just coming from a guy who's a shut-in and never really talks to anyone in the real world personal life. Like, I barely even make conversation with my own family a lot of the times. Like, I'll be with my brother or my parents in a car, and I'm quiet, completely quiet. I just don't know what to talk about. Normally, I'm quiet, unless I'm, like, in my element. Like, if I'm with friends and we're talking about a game or whatever, I'm in my element there, or anime. I can make conversation, but when I go outside, I'm in the real world. And I'm with family who aren't really into the same things as I am. I have one brother who's into gaming, but that's really about it. So it's really hard for me to create conversations with people like that. And I just feel so awkward. I am an awkward kid. I understand. I'm pretty awkward. There's a reason I was picked on all my life. I'm definitely not socially there. I'm socially awkward. I'm an introvert. It's okay. I mean, I've been alienated away from all my peers. Fine. I was one of those kids who got bullied, picked on. Lunch money was borrowed or taken or whatever you want to call it. People used to pick on me, hit me, and beat the shit out of me. And to the point where I'm sensitive, and just calling me certain things would upset me, or at least as a kid, I used to get picked on and called names all the time, and it upset me all the time. I'm sensitive. Always been. Made extremely worse by the fact that my childhood was how it was. Yes, it's actually a very good childhood. I have people who love me and friends, but all it takes is one wrong thing that'll push somebody over the edge. Borrowed. Yeah, that's kind of why I said borrowed the way I did. I was like, borrowed. They didn't really kind of steal it from me either, though, to be fair. They didn't just, like, beat me up and just grab my lunch money. They picked on me to the point where they knew I'm a nice guy. Because, like, people could be like, hey, can I get this? Or can I borrow this? And I'm always known for like, yeah, sure. Give out, my friends everything, like food and whatever. Like, as you can tell, when I traded Jared, I was giving him out a Pokemon he asked for. I'm a nice guy. And so, like, they would be like, hey, can I get this? Can I get some money? And even though they're not friends personally, they're people who picked on me, I would give them money. Because I'm a nice guy. So that's why I say borrow. Yeah, they didn't pay me back, but still, like, that's my point. Unfortunately, yeah. Like I said, though, just because you have a good life, also, it doesn't take much for one wrong thing to be said to push somebody over the edge. I contemplated hating wanting to, just not want to live anymore, just because I got tired of everyone picking on me. Even my own friends around me and all the people I knew would pick on me, and I just got tired of it. And then whenever I try talking about it with people, they always just tell me to grow up, move on, it's not a big deal. It's like, you shouldn't say that. You should not say that. One person's 5 is another person's 10. Remember that. Excuse me. Even the people I like, even the girls I liked, all hated me or disliked me for the longest time and wanted to avoid me. Literally, they would see me down the hall and they would literally say, "Oh my God, it's him! Run!" Or they would literally say, "Oh my God, it's him!" Kind of like how Naruto or Gaara got in the anime or in the manga or Naruto and all that. They would get, because they were different and had these beasts inside of them, so everyone around them would be like, "Oh my God, it's this kid! Don't be near him!" That's kind of like how girls were with me. Granted, I'm not the most cleanliest of people. So I'm sure I wasn't the cleanest person as a kid, to be fair. I don't take good care of myself, to be fair. I do shower, and I'm cleanliness, I do brush my teeth and all that. It's just there might be times that I didn't for long stretches and periods because I just never really got into the habit of it, and I also hate doing it. Yes, that sounds weird. I'm sorry, that's just who I am. So there's probably that reason to throw out in the mix, but they mainly hated me because I actually had a crush on them. It had nothing to do whether or not I didn't shower for a day. To be fair, I'm not the worst looking guy in the world. There's way worse looking people than me. You just need to know how to smooth talk a girl, and unfortunately I don't have that. I'm a very shy person on top of it. And unfortunately my hygienic habits have not improved much at all. I'm still the same. I'm just older. It's not like I went months without showering. I went several periods without showering and not brushing my teeth, but that's just because I've never cared for that shit. Like, I don't know. Certain things, when I don't like something and repetitive natures of things, I don't want to do it. Like, I barely just put away my laundry. And my laundry's been sitting out. It's gotten washed, so it's not like it's been the same laundry sitting out for months, but it's been in my hamper for a while now. But it would periodically, I would switch into one outfit and I would throw it in the wash, so it recycled. It's just I never put it away because I hate doing laundry. Unfortunately, I also hate taking care of myself. I know it sounds disgusting, and I'm being honest with you guys. I just want to be respected is all. Respected for who I am as a person, not for what people want me to be, because no matter how many people I talk to, everyone seems to want me to be something I'm not. Oh, you look like a skater anime nerd. How about you dress ghetto? You'll get plenty of girls. Uh-huh. I never once got a girlfriend because I dressed baggy. I mean, I got girls since then, but it wasn't because I dressed baggy. People just want me to be something I'm not, and it pisses me off because what that tells me is that I can't accept you for who you really are, so I'm gonna change your bitch ass. Next thing you know, I'm gonna have people tell me, oh, I don't like white people. Go become black. Go get skin on yourself and become black. Because I don't like you because you're white. I might as well just have a sex change. And become even less... And become even more of an ugly man. Because sex changes don't turn you into anything else but an uglier version of your the gender you already are. The only gender that really changes is if a woman becomes a man. And unfortunately, that woman is still a woman and just looks like an ugly male. That is partially a woman. Looking at you, Bruce Jenner. Even though you're a man who became a woman. I'm still looking at you. All you do is look like a disgusting man with a wig. You don't look like a girl. So unfortunately, if I ever get a sex change, if I ever had a sex change, it would not do anything for me. It would make me look disgusting. That's why it's a dumb operation. Don't get it. It's a waste of money. I don't mean to hate. I know a lot of people are... There's probably going to be people who come in who are like, unsubscribe. I'm sorry if I offended anyone. I love all of you people equally. Whether you're male, female, dog, cat, monkey, ass scratcher, toe fetishist, I respect all of you. I sent out Mewtwo again. Damn it. Didn't realize Mewtwo was out of psychics. That's a waste of experience now. The biggest positivity right now is that I quit smoking, so... Smoking cigarettes, anyway. Weed, it'll take its time. I actually really enjoy it, but I need to stop for that for now. But that's the biggest, like, plus right now for me. Is that I've gone 1 month and... I think 1 month and 8 days? 1 month and 9 days? Around that area. It's 1 month and over a week. 1 month and about a week. Number one, number one, number one. Oh, Pan from Dragon Ball. Number one, number one, number one. Number one. Hey boy, you want a biscuit? Want a biscuit? Have a biscuit. Do I look like a fucking dog? Here's a biscuit. I am indeed hyped for Pokemon Invisible version, though. I can't wait to get on to Gen 2 though. But Gen 2 onward, I am really hyped for every generation, even the ones that I deem the weakest. Pokemon Gen 3, Gen 5, Gen 7, they're all good games still. Like I love those games. It's just their regions for me are the worst. And out of all of those, Gen 3 is the best of those three. Besides Black and White 2. Black and White 2, for some reason, I really, really enjoyed. I could be wrong. I could actually find Black and White to be better than what I originally thought when I first played them. Times have changed. I'm older now. I could find differences to buy. But to be fair, it wasn't that long ago that I did both Ruby, Sapphire, or Emerald, whichever one. I think it was Ruby. It was definitely Ruby, and a Omega Ruby Let's Play. So there can't be too much of a difference in my opinions there. But we'll see. I haven't played Black and White 2 since... Well, it wasn't that long ago, to be fair, because I did have to play it in order to complete the Pokedex, and I have X and Y and Oris completed, so I had to have played it not that long ago. But to be granted, it's still been long enough. Hell, I have to rebuy some games. I have to go buy a copy of... I definitely have to buy a copy of X or Y. Or X... No, yeah, I only need one, because I don't want to delete my X or Y files, because those are completed. So I may buy just a copy of Y version. Depends, I may do a poll on see which version some of you guys want to see me play. But I definitely should buy both. I don't know why, it's kind of useless, because I won't be able to complete the Pokedex unless I do, because I don't want to delete any of my games. Especially for X and Y and Oris. So I definitely might as well just buy both copies, and that's kind of weird to me, but there's some games that I have legitimate doubles of, just because I wanted to do a playthrough on it, like Dragon Ball Fusions. I have 2 copies of, because I wanted to do a stream, originally, which was a Let's Play, and is now a stream that I need to continue. I didn't want to sit there and delete my main file. Stuff like that. I have both Heart Gold, Soul Silver, which... I already deleted Heart Gold because I wanted to do some shiny legendary RNGing, and that was a long time ago, but can't wait to get to that. That's why I got a DS capture, specifically so I can do the Heart Gold RNG. It was also so I can stream Game Boy Advance games, because I am not going to be, there's no way for me to complete it if I were to do an emulator. So now I can play Game Boy Advance physical copies on stream. I mean, I could do that if I were to find my, GameCube player thing for the Game Boy player for the GameCube, but I don't have the disc anymore. I have the player itself, but not the disc, which I don't know where it is. Unfortunately, I have the case for it, but the disc ain't in it, nor is it in my GameCube, which is weird. Pokemon... I love how when I put this up against my face, you can't see through it. You see through it to the background. It's weird. I get why, because I'm technically not part of that same layer, but it's just weird to me that it goes through my entire face. Pokemon see-through version. Where all the Pokemon are invisible. Or at least transparent. How dare thee, Mew?
Mew, how dare you?
Wow, you fucking... Filthy plant. How dare you, you filthy plant. Mew, Mute, 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 mute. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't turn off animations. Thought I did. No, this can't be. You beat my best. After all that work to become the champ, my reign is over already. It's not fair. It's because you're a slut, Gary. You're a filthy slut. That's why. Oh, sure you won. Congratulations. You're the new champion. You've grown up so much since you first left with Squirtle. You've come of age. Slut, I'm disappointed. I came when I heard you beat off the Elite Four, but now I'm sitting here just completely soft. You took away all of that blood. Oh, you made my erectile dysfunction act up. Thank you, slut. Wow, that's disgusting. I'm sorry. I tried to make a damn joke about Oak and him being a perverted old man, and it failed. Turned out to be awkward. I apologize. That's Starmie. I need Gyarados. Gyarados is next. This is it, boys. Boys and ladies. We're coming down to the final stretch. You're the authority now. How? I'm just a freaking young man trying to complete the pokedex. How does that make you an authority figure? Authority of what exactly? Because you just say I'm the authority. You don't even give me a context clue. Am I the authority on Pokemon? Because that would make more sense than just being the authority. You're giving me power that a 10-year-old child in a video game doesn't freaking need. Like, I get it. Red's a kick-ass trainer. But he doesn't need that authority. All he's going to do is just leave Kanto. Well, not really. He doesn't leave Kanto. All he's going to do is go hike up a mountain somewhere and stand in the freezing wasteland of a freaking mountaintop for no reason at all. To continue his training like some hermit. Hey, Cupcake Gamer. Welcome. How goes it? Welcome to the channel. Beat the game for like the 50th time, but almost there. Almost done with the Pokedex. Almost. Whoa. 3DS, please. $3DS, please. But anyway, how goes it? How goes it, everybody? How is everyone? How was your day, Cupcake? How's everyone's day? Who is here? Whether you want to chat or not, I just want to ask again. How's everyone's day doing? My day was good. Finally got a full 8 hours of work. I haven't really been being able to work full 8 hours for a while because we've been slow at work. There's that. volume levels and stream all right, guys? I know you said it was okay early, okay, Infamy, but I'm just curious how do other people feel about it all. Other people may be watching this with headphones or other means. I just want to make sure through overall that it's okay for you guys, or if there's anything I need to hire. But generally, I heard it was okay, so there shouldn't be too much of a worry. I just like to ask periodically when multiple people come in and join. I mean, apparently I was having issues with my mic being behind, so I want to make sure that doesn't happen again. It wasn't really behind, more or less lagging. Like, I would speak, and then you would see my lips moving, and then a few seconds later, apparently my voice would come out. I don't know, I wasn't really watching my stream, so I can't really tell. I would have to go watch it after I'm done streaming, to be fair, but still. I've never had that issue before, either. Sorry about that, yawn. Oh, right. Where are you? Box 1? You are early, yes. Magic crap! No one likes magic crap. Or do they? I certainly don't like Magikarp. He's not like a bad Pokemon design-wise, and I like his background with his, like, where he's based on and all, but I just feel like design-wise, he's really not great. Gyarados is cool, but he's also, like, not really a particular favorite of mine either. I hate leveling Magikarp, I'll tell you that. Oh, great. Where's this exhaustion coming from? I only went to bed at midnight last night. Where's this exhaustion coming from? To be fair, I've been going to midnight at 12 a.m. of the past few nights, but that doesn't mean I need to be tired. That's no reason to be tired. That is early. That is early. I think the worst part that's probably making me the most tired is that I've been getting up around freaking 6:30, 5:45 every morning. But going to bed at midnight is not late at all. On average, I go to bed at like 1 in the morning every night. And wake up at about 5:45 every night. Not every night, but that's like my average. 12 is like the earliest late time for me to go to bed. The latest I will go to bed is at 1. The earliest I'll really go to bed is around maybe 10 or 11, depending on my exhaustion. But yes, 12 is like the earliest, like, late time I'll be in bed. And that to me is not even late. So I've been doing this since high school. That sound, I'm sorry about that sound that just came out of my mouth right now. That was more of like a kind of like a thing, kind of like a noise that I make whenever I do something that I'm not trying to do. Such as me running, like, for instance, if I were to hit run by mistake on a shiny Pokemon, I would make a similar sound. Stop your car alarm! No one can hear me anyway. My windows aren't even open. Can anyone hear that, by the way? Probably not over the music. There's a car alarm going off outside. Oh, it's gone now. I'm just trying to make sure if anyone... I know there's music going on, but I'm just trying to make sure that any sounds from the outside or downstairs, if that can be heard, I want to try to mitigate that. Didn't hear it, good. Yeah, because I don't want to have too many sounds from like the background, like outside interference, kids playing outside, car honking, car alarms, people downstairs in my living room. I just don't want that to all be picked up because my mic is pretty good. You'll be surprised on what has been picked up. So thank you, Infamy. And to be fair, my window faces basically the front. My window faces the front of the house. So that's where the parking lot is, essentially, of my development and all that. So, of course, I'm going to get the loudest of everything compared to where, like, the other half of the house is. Like, my parents' bedroom, their window faces the back. So the sounds would be the least for them. However, I do enjoy the view that I have. Which is a kind of a weird change, because my old house in Illinois, my room was facing the back, and now I'm facing the front. Too bad. To be fair, I miss my old room. I miss having carpeting. I miss being able to put an AC into my window. I miss having big space. Not that this is bad. I just miss the big open space that my old room was. And then I get to watch my brother literally destroy my room and turn it into, not that it's a bad thing, he turned it into, like, I think, a playroom or something, or his daughter's room or something like that, but not a big thing. I just don't like seeing my room turned into something else. It's a shame, because it feels like I have no place to come back to. Because if my brother who lives there now wasn't the way he is, I would be glad to go back and live there. But the way he is and the way he's done to the house, which looks like a ghetto prison cell now, no. I had a hard time sleeping because, for one, it was freezing. 2, he wants the window permanently open, so he put bars on it that look like a prison cell, and so people don't break in, but he wants the window open, and I didn't want to close it because he wants the window open for a reason, so I didn't close it, and unfortunately I had to suffer by sleeping on an air mattress, a shitty air mattress on top of that. One of those, like, really, really, really hard air mattress, not even like a big soft one, it was just a very small, like, one-person air mattress, and on top of that, it was a very, very rough, like, firm air mattress. It had no give on top of that. And then I had to deal with my brother's nonsense, and it was a good day going back home to visit for that wedding that I had, but my lord. I can't even have friends sleep over now because my room's gone. I have to find my own place when I go back, and that's going to be tough because I'm going to have to find a job there in Illinois, and unemployment rate's ridiculous. Employment rate is ridiculous. Cook County's taxes are ridiculous. And also, I don't know where I would work. I don't want to work at a fast food chain. Fuck that. I've worked at too many of those. And Chick-fil-A fucked me over, so I'm never working for a Chick-fil-A again. And plus, I'm too old. I'm 30. I don't want to be sitting there making $9.59 an hour. And I don't care if they somehow have boosted every Chick-fil-A in the country or other fast food services like that. The fact that the Chick-fil-A I worked at boosted their pay raise from $9.50, from whatever they were at $9.50, which was originally the base. That $9.59 was my raise. That they later boosted up to like $13 an hour. And the worst part about it is they didn't give me that. But everyone who was coming in after that increase in pay were all getting $12 to $13 an hour. And I'm assuming everyone who's been there and established their position at Chick-fil-A were getting a pay raise. But me. I was still making $9.59 while people who worked there for not even 1 month were making more than me. I don't care if you're faster than me. I don't care. I put in all this much work. I took night shifts. I worked overtime. I covered people's shifts. I did everything you asked of me, and you f***ed me over. Another reason I'm never working for a fast food chain in my life again. Yet. Fuck them, yeah. Their lead management changed too, so like the guy who originally hired me, him and another manager had an affair together. So they had to leave. And then the management shifted over to another a younger woman who is probably younger than me. She's like early 20s, probably like 25. She's like early to mid 20s. So the management shift went from someone who may have experience, who's actually old enough to maybe have experience, like 40 something, to a young girl who's younger than me. And this woman I actually had a crush on. So I'm gonna miss seeing her, but like her and everyone else who became who were running the restaurant just fucked me over. So fuck all of them. Yeah, management shift is a pain in the ass. So ever since that happened, and ever since the management shifted to a different lead, it ruined it entirely. Just ruined everything. And then they decided to, because I never really had much of a job, at least a long-held one. I've had other jobs, but they never kept me long enough, to where they tried to get me to file a paper about resigning. Unfortunately, I don't remember exactly what it said. I did not know that I was, basically telling them, hey, I quit, so I can't file for unemployment. Unfortunately, I did do this, and then they took me to court. I won. I won the court case. I'm sure you guys have heard me mention this before. I've won said court case. It was a $200. $200 wasn't even worth the issue. I'm sorry, that was not worth the issue and the struggle of taking me to court for. I get it, it's illegal what I did. I'm sorry, but I knew nothing of that. I may be 30, but I'm still innocent when it comes to that kind of shit because I've never really had a job before because lack of experience at the time. Now, I have plenty of job experience from Chick-fil-A to... Fuck Chick-fil-A. From working at a warehouse. That's pretty much my only job experience. Yes, I have Chick-fil-A, but I don't think that's not going to really get me anywhere besides other fast food restaurants. So Sears is probably the best chance of me getting other jobs because I actually have experience with working somewhere. What is Chick-fil-A going to get me? Oh, I worked at Chick-fil-A for 4 years. Oh, and Sears for a year and a half, for however many years. I'm going on over 2. I'm going on 2 right now at Sears. But like, what is telling people that I worked at Chick-fil-A going to do for me at this point in time? Besides, get me another fast food job? I don't know how cooking fries is experience, to be fair. I mean, yeah, I took out trash, but also how is that experience? That's common sense. Everyone should know how to take out trash. That's not something you train somebody to do. You teach them exactly how they want the trash to be taken out, like you break down the boxes and you throw them in this bin, but you can't just go and be like, oh, this is how you pull up the bag, this is how you tie the bag knots, it's like you don't teach people how to do trash. That's common sense. That's like teaching someone to do dishes. Like, maybe as a kid, you'd be like, okay, this is how you wash the dishes. You just put the soap on and boom. Then everything after that is just common sense. I was actually never shown how to wash dishes. I learned from watching. And common sense. Like, come on, you put soap on your dang plate or sponge, and then you take warm water and you just scrub the shit out of it. We're in another weird topic. Hey, it's enjoyable, isn't it not? I'm talking. I'm sure you guys are loving that I'm just flip-flopping the different topics, because it's enjoyable. I'm sure whoever is watching me and lurking, I'm back. Welcome back. And for people who are just lurking, and I'm sure it's enjoyable for that. Welcome back, Cactus. Cactus. Sorry if I... Yeah. I'm talking way too much, and my throat is starting to... My tongue is starting to get tied over my words. Blah, blah. Welcome back, though. I hope you had a good evening or afternoon. A good time away from stream, whatever it is, fun activities you were doing. I hope you enjoyed it. I had some chicken earlier. Kicked some more Pokemon ass. I traded with Supply 7. I mean, that's all pretty much what I was just doing while I was streaming, so... Not that it's really a thing that matters, it's just things that I was doing in the intro of streaming while you were gone. I basically evolved a slew of Pokemon. We are literally... Last I checked, we're about 4 or 5... I think we're about 6 Pokemon? 4 to 6 Pokemon away from the complete Pokedex? I forget which now, but we're definitely under double digits. We're definitely in the single digits now. Four to 6 at the very least. Because the crew I have is the last of them besides the fossils. Because after I'm done with all these guys, I have Omnite and Kabuto left. And they're going to be not that bad because they only need 10 levels. I think Rhyhorn is probably going to be the worst because he evolves at 42. And I think he's the lowest Pokemon that I have that evolves at a high point. Yeah, he's 27. He definitely has quite a bit to go. And he has... I hate Rhyhorn, man. He takes forever to level. I mean, I know Dragonite took a while to level, but to be fair, I had a lot of rare candies that I fed him that sped up that training. And he starts off at, what, 15? Or at least what mine did. So he only needed 15 levels to get to Dragonair, and he only needs 25 levels after that, to be fair. But still, like... Rhyhorn always seems to take me the longest for some reason out of every Pokemon. And that doesn't and that's nothing compared to Hydreigon. Hydreigon, what is he, 65, I think, to evolve? My lord. The moment I heard about that and saw that a Pokemon actually surpassed Dragonite's level, oh my god. Another one of those? Another one of those what? Sorry if I don't know what part of the conversation you were referencing. That's just how I am. Like, I go on tangents, and then sometimes when I see a comment, I don't know exactly what specific topic or thing I said that you're referencing. It's unfortunate. Yeah. Alright, Goldeen is almost ready to evolve. Whew. Yeah, last I checked, we were at about 146. Yeah, it took me a while. I would have definitely gone into well into the 2 a.m. in the morning to finish this last night. I was debating it, but I was like, I don't want to be up that late and then go into work, because going into work while half asleep is not fun. Even if I'm moving, I still have gone on autopilot at Sears before and just literally was like this. And trust me, it's much worse at Chick-fil-A when you're standing there doing fries and it slows down to the point where you have like maybe one order every 5 minutes. Here I am just sitting there. At least with Sears, I'm moving around. But it's still pretty bad when you're moving around and you're still passing out on the floor. And trust me, it's happened a lot. It got to the point where I was like starting to hallucinate slightly. Like I've lost quite a bit of sleep in several occasions where it's a point where I started to somewhat hallucinate. Seeing colors. It's about the extent of that. I have not seen anything crazy on the lack of sleep deprivation, but hallucinations where I do see colors and shit. I am getting destroyed. This Gengar is outright destroying me. That's enough of that. Look, there's only one Pokemon that's destroyed me, and I forgot who that was. Whether it was a Bellsprout or another grass type who literally brutally destroyed my level 50, 60-something Blastoise with Wrap. I will only let that happen once. So fuck you, Gengar. Or not. Can you stop stalling, Agatha? Thank you. Fuck, I hate ghost gym leaders and trainers. I mean, I love Gen 2's ghost gym leader, and I do like Agatha as a trainer, but goddamn do they annoy me, because I know it's part of the Pokemon game. I know you're supposed to stall, and well, not stall, but like watch out for the charge that might happen. I've been up on that. But thank you. Appreciate it. Like, I don't mind being stalled like that, but I just hate when I constantly get Hypnosis, confused. I hate the stalling to the point where I'm trying to get something and beat something. I don't mind it naturally when I'm playing the game and, you know, like, but it does annoy me from time to time, but it's just like, it really pisses me off when I get confused and put to sleep and they're just literally doing their best to stall me. It freaking annoys me, and that's what I hate about Agatha and all these other ghost ads. Like, but normally I'm fine with, oh, if they want to confuse me, fine. It's when they start doing it repeatedly that annoy me. Especially with what she was just doing to me right there. Like, just fucking stop. I mean, I still, to this dial, regardless, I do hate freaking confusion, paralysis, sleep, all that. I hate them. I just fucking... Anything that prevents you from attacking for certain periods annoy the hell out of me. And the thing is I rarely use status effects. Just because I don't really like to waste turns when I can just attack. Because usually one turn can make or break a fight sometimes. Especially in more common, like, much more strategy RPGs, I guess. Strategy? Pokemon's not really strategic. It's oh, here's a weakness resistance. Yeah, but that's about the end of that. There's other RPGs that are, like, legitimately, like, your basic, your tactical games, like Tactics, and those, like, board game RPGs are the most tactical RPGs that you're gonna get. Stuff like Pokemon and Final Fantasy, they're tactical, they have tactics and stuff like that, but they're not that, you don't need to use that to even beat the game at all. No! I thought, seeing as I was in that menu, I thought I was switching out to switching from an old, a Pokemon that needs to be leveled to a legendary. God damn it. That's alright. It keeps happening. I keep saying that I don't stall while in the menu like that, or I'll forget, because but it keeps happening, and I'm just bad like that. That's unfortunate. But yeah, I've been keeping up on my charge. So don't worry. I don't even know why it died yesterday. I thought I was fine. The legendary taco. Thank you for that, taco. Thank you for that. We all love our tacos. Hello, skills. Mixer, you're weird. I don't get why you have issues, Mixer. At least with me. Freaking restream page for Mixer, whenever I try to update the title, it either gives me issues because the freaking text is too much, there's too many characters, and then, like, whenever I upload the... There we go. I just wanted to pop that off for some reason. Just because that's also a new thing that I got, the new skill that I got. But whenever I try to go on Restream and update the stream title, Mixer is the only one that perpetually loads. Like, I have to refresh the page, change up the title. Like, the name of this stream is called Part 21 Finale To Be a Master is the full stream title. I can't put that on Mixer because of character limitations. I'm sorry, that annoys me because it never actually gave me that issue until like a week ago. Like this week, actually. Not a week ago, but you know what I mean. And now whenever I go to Restream and update my titles, Mixer is the only one that perpetually loads. Even if the title is too long, it still doesn't give me that error until I refresh the page and try again. It's freaking dumb, and it didn't do this in the beginning. I don't get why there's a character limitation for a title anyway. I get it, you don't want your shit to be like 2,000 letters long or whatever, but don't be freaking Twitch. Don't be Twitter. Stop being Twitter. Like, I hate Twitter enough for character limitations. Because half of my Twitter posts while I'm going live are long, because I also hashtag everything. I like to hashtag Nintendo, hashtag 3DS, hashtag Pokemon, or whatever game I'm playing. And a good chunk of my message is basically linking all of my things that I stream to now. And unfortunately, Twitch, or Twitter, is just bleh. Character limitations, am I right? Thank you for the love, those cactus. Thank you. Here, have some love. Also, welcome back. Welcome backs. Welcome backs. My ear holes. Oh, sorry, my ears are starting to kill me from this. Whoo! I've been in some very weird tangents. 146 last I checked. Yeah. 146. 47, 48, 49, 50. Wait. That doesn't make sense. Ammonite and Amistar. Amistar and Kabutops are the last two that I need. That wouldn't make sense. What? Literally the last two Pokemon are going to be the fossils. They're the last two that I need after this. Yeah, I'm at 146. So. I've been definitely doing my best to make this the last definitive stream for Pokemon Red. And even if it goes, my broom is standing on its own. Oh, god damn it. And? Is that really a big deal? Like, I saw that yesterday, and I'm like, just thinking to myself, who fucking cares? Like, start spreading real news, people. Like, who cares if your broom is standing on end? You messaged me a photo of it. I mean, when I get excited, I stand on end, but nobody cares about that. Ba-dunch. Nah, all you did was super glue it to the floor. So question the physics behind it. There is no physics. You just glued it to the floor. You took super glue, ruined your bristles, plugged it to the floor. You can stand on a broom? You missed my pun entirely. It wasn't even a pun. You missed my joke entirely. Yes, I stand on brooms. No, I know you didn't super glue your broom, but the whole concept of that is dumb, and you missed my joke entirely. I was talking about me getting excited, and nobody cares. Because you get it, because I'm a man. Man have a part that stand up on its... Yeah, you get it. Yeah, no, it's all good. I didn't really say it very well. I tried to be discreet about the joke, because that's the point. But yeah, no. It's all good, man. I didn't really explain that joke very well. Yeah, like I said, I stand on end and nobody cares. I say did stand on end. I don't know why I said that, but whatever. Oh yeah? What'd you learn about the Elite Four and Sun? That they suck? And that to me, they're not really an Elite Four? Because there's no badges in that game, so I really don't call them an Elite Four. I just call them a group of very shitty trainers that happen to be the end game. I don't know. I don't even consider the Pokemon moves that you learn HMs at all, even though they are technically the new HMs of the game. They had level 55 Pokemon, now they have level... Huh. Is that a new concept to you? I don't know how long you've been playing Pokemon for, but I'm assuming that's a new concept for you, because that's been implemented for a long time now. That whole thing has been implemented since Gen 2, by the way. I think Gold and Silver implemented where the Elite Four get stronger after you beat after you beat the post-game content. Because when you beat the Elite Four for the first time, then you have your post-game content, and then when you come back, they get stronger. That's been a thing. So that's, yeah, while that's something new for you maybe, that's not new at all in terms of progression for the Elite Four. That's been a thing for a while. To be fair, though, I did not beat the Elite Four more than once in Sun and Moon, so to be fair, I did not know that they actually got stronger. I knew X and Y's do, though. X and Y's trainers, I knew they got stronger. Except for Gold. Well, Gold, they get stronger in. They get stronger in Gen 2, I think. At least I know in Heart Gold, Soul Silver they do. But no, that's been a thing since then. X and Y did it. Has that. I'm assuming Sword and Shield has that. I wish the Generation 1 had that, because then I would be done with the Pokedex right now. I also wish they had Lucky Eggs, but they don't have held items, are not a thing in Gen 1. God, I would have been long done with this. I know it's a long-winded RPG. I get that. They're not really the greatest, I guess, for streams or YouTube channel. YouTube episodes are probably better than a stream, but I understand. But like, I love Pokemon games. I love RPGs. I want to stream them for you guys. Whether or not they're long-winded and I'm going to be doing every freaking content that they provide. That includes Final Fantasy, yes. I get that. But that's, unfortunately, my favorite games are RPGs. I love Kingdom Hearts. I love Pokemon. I love Dragon Ball RPGs like Attack of the Saiyans and Fusions. I love, Final Fantasy. I love Phantasy Star Online. Not like I do like Phantasy Star, but on the online variety is much better. Stuff like that. Unfortunately, those are like my favorite games. And unfortunately, for people who aren't into that stuff, RPGs is my favorite genre. I don't know why I did that. I have a friend who I worked with at Chick-fil-A who is into rap music, and his rap name is Genre because his name is John. And genre is a type of music. A type of music. Genre, like a group of different musics like rap, R&B, hip-hop, that kind of thing. So his name is Genre because his name is John. Haha. Go check out my buddy Genre on Facebook or YouTube or Twitter.
Yeah.
400 sparks, thank you. Thank you. See if I can actually find him. Don't know why I'm bringing that up all of a sudden. Stop throwing some love out there. Who else would I want in fighters? In particular, no order. Roshi, Satan, Jocko, Topo, Rebrian, Tao, Pai Pai, Raditz, Pilaf Gang in their mech. Neither. I want fighters to die. I want Kakarot to receive more love, damn you. I'm reading Twitter. Of course. And then I see a freaking girl whose literal profile is called Booty Bait. What the fucking hell, Twitter? Booty Bait. Is that when you orgasm out of your ass? Alright, enough said. Let's see. How is John doing? Genre. Not bad, not bad. He's got 94 followers. Not bad. He's an upcoming rap artist that I worked with at Chick-fil-A. He's actually got some pretty good music. And I've actually played some of his songs on stream before, like in my title stuff. He's actually got some pretty decent music, to be fair. And that's coming from a guy who's not really a big fan of modern music and or rap. Not anymore, anyway. I used to really like rap back in the day. Paday. Using that paday. Sorry, Reflect ain't gonna prevent me from making it rain on your bitch ass. It also is not gonna prevent the hype sandwich. Thank you for that hype burger. Can I get a little hype burger in the chat? Woo! Come on, game. Please. Please be generous with the last few fights for me. Please be generous. Damn it. Alright. Still have space. Still have time. Come on, Magikarp. Magikarp, look at your future. Look at your future! Too bad you'll never be that high of a level, at least in this game. Maybe in other Pokemon games where I'll actually use you, no. But look at your future, Magikarp. Now watch me destroy that future. Like real life does to everyone. Me kicking this Gyarados' ass in front of, like, the Magikarp is kind of like real life. Your future, no matter what you want to do in life, life just takes that and just rips it off the wall. That's why you got to get back up. You got to get up more times that you get pushed down. Every time you get pushed down, get back up. Get knocked down harder. The more you get knocked down, the more you get up, the more you win. You want to get up, the more you get knocked down. I'm quoting some motivational speaker, but not very accurately at all. Sorry, it was an awesome motivational speech that some dude said. I forgot what it was, but very touching. And it's accurate. You don't want life to push you down. Well, you do, but you want to get back up. As the saying goes, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Arnold Schwarzenegger had a really good motivational speech. I should look that up. Because motivational speeches, especially when they're good, they hit home in a lot of cases. Not because, like, I have personal experience with them, but, like, it's true. They hit home. I don't know where a lot of these conversations are coming from personally. A lot of things just, for some reason, come out of my mouth. I'm not trying to talk about these stupid topics that I'm talking about. It just comes out, unfortunately. Unfortunately, though, it's creating conversation. At least I'm not just sitting here like I normally do on some occasion. Plenty of my streams are just me going, oh, awesome. Oh shit, I leveled. Goodbye, Venusaur. That kind of thing. Also, goodbye, Venusaur. Okay. Gyarados and Seaking are mine. You are one tiny fish, Seaking. Carp, 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 carp. Gyarados learned bit. Close. I was like, where'd my music go? I forget that it does that briefly before Oak joins in. And it just all in it, for some reason, that like really surprised me there. I was like, where's my music? Did my game freeze? Every time a game just dies, music just dies, and I know it's like a split for a scene or something, I always feel like something's happening. I feel like my games are freezing or something like that. And it still bothers me that the music just feels slower than I remember. I'm back and I went and brushed my teeth. It's better than me. At least you brush your teeth more consistently than I do. I've been waking up late, so I really gotta get more on that. Brushing my teeth was never something I developed a great habit for. Even if I did, though, bad like gums or stuff like that, I'm not sure if it runs that. I'm not sure if that specifically runs in my family, but like my family, my dad specifically, don't really have like the greatest of gums or teeth, and neither do I, but that can also run in the family. So even if I did brush on the daily, there's a possibility I still could have like bad oral hygiene, I guess, just because that can run in the family. Same with health, like, you know, health concerns and stuff. I barely brushed my teeth. Wait, you mean you barely brushed your teeth as in like today, as in like right now, or in general? Because I barely brush my teeth in general. I'm just bad at it. Not brushing my teeth, just getting into a habit of brushing my teeth a couple times a day, which I should be doing, but to be fair, my dentists don't always complain that my teeth are that bad, to be fair. I just don't like... in general, I'm bad at... I just barely brush my teeth in general myself. I've never been good with hygienics, to be fair. Not that I didn't shower or brush my teeth today, because I did. Well, actually, I did that yesterday. I brushed my teeth today. I showered yesterday, to be fair. But I'm trying to find... my alarm is not waking me to like recently, so I haven't been able to really take care of myself in the morning. I get up at 6:30. Work starts at 7. I usually get up by 5:45. I have no chance in hell in showering and brushing my teeth in that time frame. I mean, I can, but I'll literally be walking out the door at 6:50. And I have 10 minutes to get to work, which it takes about 10 minutes to get to work. Especially with traffic, I'm late by 5 minutes, because then I got to get into work, and I got to drop off my lunch, and then walk to my station and clock in. That takes at least a good 15 minutes to do all that. I have to get... Oh, God. You have to get my wisdom tooth pulled. Just one? I was told that no matter what, you always get all 4 pulled. At least at first I always thought, you can get 1 or 2 or, a couple pulled. But then I was told recently that no matter what, you get all 4 pulled out. I mean, I had all 4 pulled out. Whether or not I needed all 4 removed, I'm assuming I never knew that they came in a set like that. I always considered it, I had all 4 removed because they were bad. Whenever I've talked to other people who had their wisdom teeth removed, I always assumed they had maybe 1 or 2 removed just by the way they talk. They say, I got my wisdom tooth removed or something. And then I was just told, no, you get multiple removed. Because a lot of the times when I talk to people, they make it out to seem like there's only 1 specific tooth or so that bothered them, not all 4. Now, I only had this side right here. My left side bothered me with my wisdom teeth, but they took all 4 out. I'm assuming because they were all going to grow in regardless. Some people's don't grow in. Mine were literally growing in underneath my gums and would have pushed my teeth outward, and it would have been uncomfortable, so they had to dig in beneath my gums to get them out. Some people's do not bother them at all. Some people can go their entire lives without having their wisdom teeth removed, or tonsils for that matter. Unfortunately for me, I had to get my wisdom teeth removed. My brother had his appendix removed. I never had my appendix removed. Some people don't need to get that removed. For him, in that general circumstances, his appendix was bothering him, just like how my wisdom teeth were bothering me, or would have if I let it progress. But by the time I became a sophomore, my gum, they were growing up, and it was starting to hurt. So I had to say I needed to get this removed, or, otherwise it would be severe. Something very severe probably would have happened. So if your wisdom teeth need to be removed, get that done ASAP, because trust me, you're gonna be in pain for about a good week, depending on how badly they need to carve you up to get them out. For me, I was in pain and swollen. I was pretty swollen for at least a week, and I was in pain for at least a good week and a half. Not that bad because I was taking things for it, and I had bandages and gauze and salt water that I swished around. But it took about a full week for all the pain and swelling to go away, and for me to stop spitting blood. And to remove damn gauze out of my mouth. I recommend swishing around salt water, and I recommend having gauze for your gums to rest against. And trust me, they're gonna tell you to eat or drink anything that's like soft or whatever. I guess like soft foods like ice cream, I guess, and maybe specific drinks, soft drinks. I'm sure they're gonna recommend specific foods and drinks for you. I know I needed the fossils. Is that all that's left, right? 48. That doesn't make sense, though. Bleh. What's the bleh for? I'm helping you. Oh yeah, I think you're later. Were you my last box? Yes, I think so. Hey, look, I don't like salt water either. You're not drinking it, dude. You're swishing it. I didn't say drink it. You swish it. Damn it, you're not. Fuck. That's my trade box. Wait, you don't like salt water, meaning you've drank it before. Or at least had it in your mouth. Meh. Put it in your mouth. Anyway. Salt water is very good for you, though, when it comes to the gaping holes on your freaking teeth. When it comes to the gaping holes in your freaking corners of your mouth, salt water is definitely a necessity. Just please use the swish around salt water. I know, but the way you said it, I don't like salt water. Who does like salt water? I don't like medicine. People have to take them. I'm just saying, do not take it, because trust me, it won't heal. There's a chance it may not heal correctly. You want to make sure your gums and your mouth heal at all costs. I'm just letting you know, from a guy who's gone through this process. You think I want gauze in my mouth? That is like one of the most uncomfortable feelings in the world, besides getting punched in the dick and shit, is having gauze in your mouth. Like, who wants that? That is not comfortable. Oh, how's it going? Yeah. That's literally what you sound like when you have gauze in your mouth. Well, how's it going? You sound like frickin' Dewey. Dookie. From the first Scary Movie. Smell my finger. Time to get you to 30. Voltorb. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Ah! It's staring into my soul. Okay, there you go. I don't like resizing images because it's slow. It's slow as fuck.